Anyways, hi everyone. Hope you're all doing fine. I'm doing fine. We are back with some top level puff analysis, and today we're going to see the ribbon man himself, Speclar. Speclar is actually in winners semis on MCM, and he's fighting Larry Lure. And always enjoy the spacey matchup, right? As Puff. I mean, these two characters are my two mains, and I feel like I have a decent understanding on what each character should be looking at different percent. So, and I think that's a really interesting game. So we'll take a look at that. And I hope you'll enjoy it. So here we go. So let's start on PS2, and I think PS2 is actually a very alright stage for that matchup. And yeah, straight away there's like things that I didn't really enjoy. For example, this is very bullshit, but like this Larry is doing a fair right there. And you can see it because like there is the go thing, but you have to be careful because like every single wolf will actually to do that, like especially if the opening movement is actually to jump and towards the opponent. So yeah, to be honest, in this matchup you don't like, especially when you're early percent, you do not want to leave the 0 to 20 percent, because between 0 and 20 you can rest their don't throw dash attack attempt, but after 10% it doesn't work, and don't throw dash attack just combos, and it's like a lot of percent, and it's not good. It's not really good. So yeah, let's see what he does. Classic stuff so far. It's actually pretty good because he was able to make it up for his early mistakes, like pretty fine. That back here was nice. You can see that Larry, like, there's no good spot here. Like, I mean, he has stage control, but like it's gonna either land here with no tumble. He will have to do something like roll away or eventually double jump here. So you pretty much know what they will do. So as Puff, you just continue and you go back on your way, or on your quest for stage control. At this point, I think that's a good idea. And that's what he does. I kinda enjoyed this back air. His back air pressure is like interesting. It's well spaced, good back air, like decent spacing on that back air that will definitely poke the shield. Though maybe if you're doing that, like that's simply another option I'm giving you. Like you land here and you do a grounded pound, and the grounded pound will have like this kind of huge hitbox. It's like it's not traveling as much as aerial pound, but it will actually break like a, not shield break obviously, but like eat a decent amount of this shield, which is kind of the same idea what this back air was meant to do. This back air was rather meant to actually keep Larry on shield and to consume his shield, but the pound would have done that better, I think. So that's my guess on this situation. That's still a good back air because Larry had to flee in the corner. Sadly, Speclar like didn't convert on that, but another good situation there. You can see, all right. So that's something. That's the kind of visual thing I want you to see, because like this shield is not enough. We just talk about the back air. The back air, like the shield has not fully recovered. And there's a very interesting situation to play here as Jigglypuff, and that's actually to take notification of that shield not being big enough anymore. And like in general, this size of shield is not good enough, right? And you should just do a down air and crossing up. Like in general, you don't want to down air like a full wolf shield because you'll get up smashed. But in this situation, you're pretty sure that this will actually shield poke, and you'll get like some damage and you'll get a grab out of that, because obviously what you do once you are cross up, you grab, because that's the most rewarding thing to actually do. Or maybe you do another down air, that works too, but anyways. And thing is, he goes for that nair, and he goes I mean, that was a decent idea as well, because he was there and he was like, alright Larry, what are you doing? And I think Speclar is well, let's say it, Speclar and I, we don't play Puff the same way, but I kind of understand his idea, like retreating this way. Like this nair is pretty safe, like up smash, recover from there to there. But like the time that up smash starts up, like Puff will be on the ground, so it should be fine. But he keeps the stage control, which is I think really important as well. Even if I would have gone for like a more aggressive option in this situation. And he keeps Larry on the corner, and oh my gosh, Larry, what are you doing? So yeah, down air, okay, doesn't take the down air, but this nair was, this late fair was huge, because if you check the situation, Larry Lure consume his double jump here, and that's actually fine, because like we have to remember, even if spaces that have like a pretty good air mobility, like they are not much to Puff in that regard, and they are fast rollers, so it means like even if Wolf is actually double jumping right now, like maybe that's like the further you will be able to go. Let's take consideration of these hitboxes. Natural air will do approx that, and forward air will do approx that. That's pretty good. Because Puff like pretty much has like a better aerial mobility, so you kind of have the upper end here, and that's what happens, because you just want to pressure like this Wolf into burning one of these options. He still has air dodge, by the way, but in this situation most players will go for an aggressive option because they want to get out of the corner. Like Larry has been cornered for like at least 2 interactions at this point, and he probably wants to go out. So let's see. And yeah, good late fair. This late fair is huge because, okay, that's gonna hit. It's gonna take Wolf at 62% approx, and this late fair was great. Even it would have been just a bit closer, that would have been a rest granted. I'm not sure it goes for a rest there. I think it goes for a nair, which is a good idea as well. Nair instead of fair. Why would you choose to do nair here? It's because nair has a higher base knockback, so it means like nair will actually send further than what another fair would do. Like I think fair would have sent around here, but nair is here and is still going, right? Still going. Most of this momentum is like down to 0 now. So he will be able to actually go there, eventually side B at that kind of area. Like that's the side B area, maybe a bit later, maybe when he will be there. Okay, so yeah, the positioning from Speclar right now is actually fine. That's where you want to be, and you want to react, right? You don't want to go off stage too quick against Wolf, because Wolf cannot really go past the ledge, right? He cannot go like up, like he has not that so many mix-ups once you go past like this weight level, 8 level. So let's see how it does play. Alright, so Larry opts for recover, like horizontal recover, and to be honest, that's pretty smart. That's pretty smart because Fire Wolf has a decent hitbox, especially like in front of Wolf. And at this point, you would have time. Like there is an option that will cover, that will guarantee Speclar to actually win this trade. This interaction is to actually do a pound right now, but I think he will go for another idea. Let's see what he does. He just come back. He just come back. That's a perfect reaction because he will get the kill from that. That was actually something I wouldn't even think of that. And then yeah, of course you'll do that because this guy is never going to snap the ledge. Let me tell you, as a Wolf main, like this angle, even if you've been playing Smash like for 10 years, maybe 15 years in the case of Larry, it's still hard. Like it's alright. Like getting this one is alright. Like it's fine because you pretty much practice it. But this one, oh, what a pain in the ass. And I think that even with this angle, Speclar with the right positioning would actually be able to catch that with the F smash as well. So very good first stock, actually. Very, very impressive first stock. And to be honest, 63% is not a lot. Like Puff definitely dies like around 90-ish% in this starting at 90-ish% in this matchup, but it's fine. Nice down air, by the way. Nice down air. I really enjoyed that, and I'm kind of sad he didn't double down on that because you see whiffed grab by Wolf. Obviously, Wolf love grabs, so you know that this guy is gonna shield, right? He's gonna try to shield as fast as he can, so he's probably buffering shield right now. And the thing is, this forward air is like short up forward air macro, so it's like only 8-ish%. Even if that's strong, it doesn't really accomplish anything meaningful other than these 8%. While something you would have done like a short up down air, it's pretty much the same frame, right? Like down air is like yeah, it's 10, right? It's 10, and this one should be 9, or maybe 10 as well. I don't remember. Sorry. This a down air there would have been like so much damage because you can do one, you can grab like back throw in this situation would have put him in the corner, and being in the corner as Wolf like at 12% is a huge mess. So yeah, I do not really agree with that forward there, but that's alright. And yeah, I don't know why you're jumping there, Speclar. Like if you see Wolf, like Wolf is definitely a character that dominates the air, right? It dominates the air, but like only on a short amount of time. And you can see that in this cone, especially that Wolf is facing this way, there is like a back air potential from there to there. So you don't want to be in this zone. Like this zone is like no-go zone. There's no reason for you to go out there. Like it's only a single jump, so it's not. And this is like center stage, so there's not so much gimping going on. Anyway, so you don't want to be there. Like just respect it. Please go back. In this situation, actually, maybe air dodge to the ground, or waveland to safety. Even if you are cornering yourself, that would be a better idea, because right now I think like Speclar just took like a back air for no reason, and that's pretty bad. Alright, random nair, random scramble. Okay, another back air. Okay, similar situation actually. Like, alright, yeah, how to react though. Alright, I'm not going to extend on that. Okay, let's trap. Larry is actually not having the right positioning there. Like as Puff, as Wolf to ledge trap Puff, you want to be a bit closer than that. You want to be closer than that. You want like your front feet should be in the white area, and then your forward tilt will be able to catch that. But there it will just be a bit short. So wrong positioning, and Speclar actually went for there. Oh my gosh! Alright, I didn't see the percent, but that could have been huge actually. That could have been huge. Alright, so 45. No tech. Alright, you have to go for jab block. I'm sorry that that's not the right play, but we all missed them. See? Down there, so great. Like Larry stuck on shield. What do you think? Do you think it jumps? Yeah. Oh, maybe shield poke? Is it a shield poke? Is it a shield poke though? But that's great. Anyways, that's like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it jumps. Oh, that's great. Oh, yeah, that's a great sequence. It could have been like he really made up for that like missed jab lock, because that late dash attack was actually insane. Like he actually where did he trigger that dash attack? Okay, so dash attack time. It's great because Larry is has no double jump here. The dash attack will cover that area. That area will be strong. No. That area will be strong, and then that's going to be late dash attack. But late dash attack is actually fine in this case because this guy has no jump. We're going to make sure that he has actually no jump. Yeah, he has no jump. So the thing is, it's very sad that this dash attack is not happening like just a tiny space, like closer to the ledge, because it will actually push him like that. And that's a free wall for you. And yeah, so interesting situation. Definitely like if you have like the Puff killer shark instinct or whatever you call it, like there's definitely a situation where you know that stuff is going to happen. And I love this jab as well, but yeah, I remember that because that was the good play. I would have done that as well. You could have gone for maybe F tilt. Yeah, F tilt would have hit, but there's the error Speclar has done. That's pretty bad. That's pretty sad because like, okay, this guy will, as a wolf main, I tell you, he's gonna side B or up B straight away for sure. Like that's guaranteed that he wants to go back on the ledge. Like the most scared person on the planet is actually a spacey main without double jump off stage. And this is actually the case of Larry Lure. So the thing is, he's in a weird spot, like, because if he wants to go back on the ledge here, it's still gonna be huge, and you can kind of catch that with like an hitbox here. But he wants to side B. Like side B is a better option. It actually lets you land approx here. But side B has no hitbox, like in between, in this thing, right? So you want to stay here and just like neutral air. And sadly, Speclar goes off stage, and I think that's not the good play because he goes too low. And indeed, what we said would happen happened, and Larry just went for side B. That's pretty sad because he actually, I think that was really a turning point in this game. Okay, roll out. That's okay. And yeah, situation where we actually talked about that, right? We actually talked about like this kind of triangle triangle where you want to respect stuff. So I'm just going to draw it again, so you have like a very visual idea of what not to do. No go zone, right? Because check what happens. Yeah, he was in the zone and in the no-go zone, and he lost his stock for it. Okay, 0%. All right, that's where I think Speclar didn't get this set. He was grabbed at 0%. Larry has rage, but he's definitely at rest kill percent, right? He's going to don't throw, and you just have to rest, right? You just have to rest. Like mash rest out of don't throw at 0%, 0 to 10. We'll actually put it there. I swear to God it works. And that will have, yeah, look at that. Because thing is, he's trying to jump, but you can see that's like already the second frame of the jump. But thing is, rest is like invincible from 1, right? I'm actually not sure of that, but if you DI away and you do a rest there, that's gonna be an hitbox, like a killing hitbox on next frame at this point. And that will have killed Larry. That's pretty sad. It's gonna take a combo out of that, like bad situation, juggling situation. He managed to squeeze an air. Same kind of situation as before. We see a foot. I understand that Speclar didn't want to fully commit to a down air on this shield, but this shield was a shield you want to down air, or at least to pound. And he just went for a very cheeky rising fair that didn't really accomplish anything. Like the shield pressure was almost non-existent, and Wolf is pretty much in a better situation than he was before, because he was able to gain like huge stage control just out of like this fair, right? Like right now Larry has nothing, pretty much. He has like that of stage control. Just after this 4 there, we will be able to have like at least that. So it's pretty much like back in a even stage control battle. So it's, yeah. Alright, platform combos, 3 fairs in a row. You have to respect. Like Wolf, definitely one of the craziest combo game. And thing is, alright, let's see the edge one. Alright, that's a B, right? I cannot say that I'm not liking this. Okay, no jump, no double jump. Alright, so first, I think we're really talking about like micro spacing at this point, but I think Speclar is a bit too far from the ledge. You want to be in that kind of area, because, well, like that kind of area, not too close. Like this one we forget. This is actually where you want to put like an hitbox, right? But if you are in this area, like your pound will actually cover this ledge area longer, and you're a bit too far from that for that. So see, it was like just the feet was micro spacing away, right? And that would have been a huge turning point. And thing is, yeah, it straight goes into a reverse edgeward. Managed to gimmick him with the rollout snap, and I love that. I actually do that a lot as well. I think that's great, because when people say that rollout is actually useless, no, it's not. It's actually, so you have Larry doing like ledge trap wolf things, still not well spaced, but a bit better than last time, I guess. And see, he has like one feet in the white area, and when they see you chop rollout, you usually want to actually begin it so you can actually land on stage and actually pressure the shield or contest them. but when you actually go on ledge, like they will often react to your rollout being unleashed, and they will often give up their ledge drop for that, and that's what happens. So good on you, Pound. Okay, that dash attack was scary. Okay, good ledge drop, but yeah, you do not roll against Wolf. That's like so reactable. Sadly, I think a better thing would have been like to just like stay on ledge a bit later, because F tilt wouldn't have killed a Jigglypuff at this point, and that's pretty bad because we were talking about stuff, and now Speclar has actually lost the lead, and he just took a down throw dash attack that this one he couldn't rest. Alright, that's some spaghettis. I actually like this up air. That's like that's the kind of up air that I think Cannon Red and Speclar would go for. But I wouldn't. You can see it's like this trajectory, and you just catch that, and he has decent percentage, and yeah, that's a very interesting idea to go for that. And that's actually put Speclar back in the game. Alright, careful. Alright, these up air though, I don't like them. These up air at 0%, I don't think they will do anything good. Alright, so Larry was pretty safe here. Like he kept his jump all the way, and he had a ton of mix-up, but in general, when that happens, like even if he has like a double jump, he will probably not try to attack here, because that's a bad idea. He might want to actually back at that, but even then you can take it, and if you take it, that's like a very bad situation for him, because you can just drag down there. Oof, that would be hard to say, not gonna lie. And yeah, that would cost him the game. So you want to actually control this position. Maybe what I would have done, maybe something like go off stage and pound in this area, so I can still control the ledge. If he wants to actually go past me, like go past the ledge, I will actually have the ledge reset to actually continue my attack. Yeah. Sorry, attack. But yeah, that was hard. But I don't think that going for this up air was a good idea. I think this up air was covering like maybe at least, I don't know, one option, meaning double jumping. But I guess that's a good bet, because once you have like yeah, why not? I don't agree with the decision making, but I can see why he went for it. Alright, cool. That was actually a kill confirmed by Larry, but I guess like he lacks perfect experience. But yeah, you have a free side B here. You have a free flash. So yeah, GG. But I guess Larry wanted some more fun with this wonderful game. That's actually a good game. Oh my gosh, what? Alright, that's the end of the game, by the way. Jab is bad. Jump down there out of shield. Really great option, especially here. Like, let's take one last second. That's almost the end of the video to talk about stage positioning and why you want to actually do that down air here. Is because that down air is super easy to actually chain land and to actually continue your combo here. And look at that, that's a perfect percent to be edge guarded as a wolf. So let's see what Speclar does with that. Still has his double jump, I think. And alright, so what do we do here? So let's see. Oh shit, going wild. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Alright, I guess it crashed. I guess it crashed. Okay, it didn't. No, it didn't. Okay, so what happened there? Can I pause it? Yeah, right. Oh, okay. So that was the edge guard was gone already. Okay, so we're back here. So what do we do here? I think that's one of the last topic that I've discussed. Like obviously, like this second fair feels like very promising, but you cannot. Even with eating this second fair wouldn't really kill him, despite like all that we are taking in consideration, like rage, percentage. Thing is, Speclar has a lot of stage control here. Like he has all the stage control. And the thing is, by going off stage at this point, I think he lost this game, because if he was able to actually read and stay in position, like cancel all your momentum and stay in this area and react to actually what Wolf does, he would have been maybe able to get a better edge guard and maybe get the kill. So pretty sad about that, but I think like keeping position sometimes is better than over committing to an edge guard that sadly you couldn't finish. And that's pretty sad. You can see that Speclar was like, all right, this edge guard is gonna give me the win, and what can I say? That looked promising, but he went full in on this momentum, and that's why he couldn't really cover the only good option that Larry had, which was to actually air dodge directional air dodge up and left and grab that ledge. And alright, that's pretty sad, because as Speclar you just, oh my gosh, that's pretty sad. You can see a sad Speclar here. Let's watch that just a last time. Yeah, Wolf landing on platform, drop platform back here. Not something you want to do. You don't want to approach like a back-facing Wolf. I don't think that's a good idea. Anyways, that was a good game. I hope you enjoyed. I think with very tiny changes, Speclar would have taken that game. Out of this best of 5, I think that was the closest one. So yeah, better start the best of 5 with a win. That would be better. But anyways, that was a good game. Very good ideas. Like Speclar has like very interesting ideas. Definitely a playstyle that is different from mine, so always interesting. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoy this top level perf analysis. We're doing like that once a week, like on stream. Be sure to subscribe to this channel, put a like on this video, put a comment. What did you think of this game? What perf would you like to be seen analyzed? And I'll see you next time.